Welcome to this show. This is how you access the new player health screen. The new player set up practice reps for each position. This is your choose focus players each week who will earn. This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your...
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Now, Charles, we take a peek there at the recent draft class, and this definitely a year where they had a chance to greatly improve this team.
And you've got to take advantage when you have this type of an opportunity. 2 first-round picks, you better scout them well and hit on those selections.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
On 2nd and goal, Lance. Touchdown, Dolphins! Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30.
And for Josh Allen, that last pass puts him over 10. Play action. Now it's Lance.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10.
Flush to his right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
Oh, he fakes a spike. Steps away to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Lance.
Pressure right.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Lance looks to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins. Now a play fake. Lance. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And
today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On play action, Lance. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Off of play action, here's Lance. They'll roll him out right. Oh, Gesicki, a nice grab. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, step it back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And this is caught at the 8. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Lance now on 3rd and goal. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear?
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Lance now on first down. This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
First and 10, Taylor now.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Buying time to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to take possession here. On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here's Lance.
Caught. It's Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with a...
From the 27,
Lance. That's to Waddle on the quick slant.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Lance.
Finding some room at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Out to the right here to Wilson.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Lance. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Now Lance again. He'll drop this down to Taylor.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor,
his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they...
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Short throw to Disley. And he's got this down to the 35. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. Bullock's kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. So okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
This will be fielded inside the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
We focus our attention on the Titans defense now. And they have the 3.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor,
his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
On 2nd and 2, Lance. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Meanwhile, Lance's throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big play there for the Dolphins.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent. and sometimes spectacular.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Now Lance. And it's caught. Touchdown. Albert Wilson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Tennessee offense set to go again.
Lance going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett. Wilson's got it complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just
touchdown Dolphins. Will Fuller, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Dolphins get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest-Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Dolphins are... Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Miami, they get back to 500 at 8-8 with one game remaining. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Miami. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it? Right out of the gate.
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher. And we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
But I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Dancing to his left. The ball is out. Watson lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Lance. And Wilson with it, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins head on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A fairly short kick from the 14. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Lance looking to throw it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And this one complete to Will Fuller. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. It's a big play there for Miami. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Lance now to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joe Williams. And the Pats are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback.
This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help him dig out of this hole.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Watson now to throw. He's got Smith here. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Watson's throw there complete to Myers.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Flushed out right. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. The handoff. This is Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Kyle Van Noy. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing is Lance on third down. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep for the Patriots, Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he will slide down with a good gain. Third down, Samuel, and he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the 50, it's Watson. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Back to throw. Watson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken around the 12. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And this one is incomplete. So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year, and we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson rolling to his right. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. New England on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
It's brought in by Wilson. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jonathan Taylor becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Olszewski now from his end zone.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that.
The ball is out. Watson lost it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Well, these 2 teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues.
today. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
Play fake. Lance. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. On third down, Lance. Flushed out right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be fourth down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Shotgun now for Lance. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen...
Off of play action, here's Lance. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Lance. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 80 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here. So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Back at the 16 now after the sack. Here's 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're touchdown. It's complete. Adam Shaheen, a 7-yard touchdown grab. Play action, Lance. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Off the play fake. Lance. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance. This is caught. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Stephen Carter taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing.
On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. It's a fake, and he will not make it. They stop him short of the 1st down. A little trickeration there. Lance now on 1st down. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. Now the Dolphins going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one down.
Date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in it as you profess. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
Flush to his right. There's Fuller for a Dolphin touchdown. Will Fuller. shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. The 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Dolphins on one play have taken the lead. Now on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Waddle, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
But Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year one.
To throw, it's Lance. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Another try after the first down sack. Lance, throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third down, here's Taylor. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And the ball is knocked out and picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And it... Here's Lance. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. And his pass is intercepted.